We're going to begin this hour with a great story from our lead national correspondent, that is David Begnaud. David has found that every happy ending, of course, is its own journey, and this journey is a wild one. Last month, this just recently happened, a Chihuahua mix named Maia got away from Delta Airlines workers at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport in Atlanta, a giant airport. The dog went missing for 22 days, more than 3 weeks. Now, David first heard about this missing dog from Maia's owner, who reached out to him on social media and also galvanized an army of well-wishers online, including a volunteer who simply would not give up until Maia was rescued.
There she is.
This was the moment when Maia the Chihuahua mix was reunited with her family. Still shaking and presumably traumatized, after 22 days on the tarmac at the world's busiest airport in Atlanta, this dog is the ultimate survivor.
I was so overjoyed when I got my hands on her.
Robin Allgood is the volunteer pet rescuer who brought the 3-week saga to an end. The drama began when Maia and Paula Rodriguez left the Dominican Republic headed for San Francisco. During a stop in Atlanta, Rodriguez had to spend the night in a detention center because she didn't have the proper documentation to enter the country. Pets are not allowed in the detention center, so Delta offered to take care of Maia overnight since she had flown as a pet in cabin on Delta to Atlanta. During the transport of Maia, Delta says the dog escaped her plastic-zipped carrier and ran onto the active runway with that collar on.
Signs are the #1 tool in finding a lost dog. How did I get Maia? My sign.
I am desperate to find my dog.
After seeing Rodriguez's plea for help on social media, Robin Allgood reached out to her and then started her own search for Maia.
Passed out hundreds and hundreds of those things.
But 2 weeks into the search, she lost hope.
I gave her a 1% chance of still being on that property.
Then, 3 weeks later, you're at home, you get a call at 2:30 in the morning from a FedEx employee who says, "I think I saw the dog."
Right.
That man, Al Lewis, had seen Allgood signs. She raced to the FedEx facility at Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. So you get to the guard gate, you're like, "I'm here to help find a dog," and they're kind of looking at you like, "Okay, lady, it's 3:30 in the morning."
Right. That's exactly how they were looking at me. Like, really, lady? Y'all, you don't understand. This dog's been missing for 3 weeks, and nobody has seen this dog. The dog is on your property.
She says FedEx security told her you need to speak with Delta, so she drove over to the Delta terminal.
And he says, "We can't give you clearance because we don't have proof that the dog's there.
Oh.
We need a picture."
So what'd you do next?
I busted into tears. I went back to FedEx, and he's like, "Well, that's not our problem. Delta lost the dog. It's Delta's problem."
Now, Delta insists that it search for the dog day and night and check nearby shelters. Meanwhile, it was noon, and Robin Allgood says she was just getting the runaround from everyone.
He's like, "I don't know where security is." I go and I just start walking around. She gives me a number. I kept calling it straight to voicemail. Go back, ask for the manager, and they tell me he's gone. He left. I kept riding by.
Allgood says she just circled the FedEx facility for nearly 3 hours looking for Maia. By this point, it's roughly 3 in the afternoon. You've been there 12 hours.
Right.
You come across the FedEx employee.
And he's like, "Okay, when I have time, I'll look."
That was FedEx manager Norris Champion. He gathered a group of coworkers and they started to look for Maia on their own. And about an hour later,
I get a phone call and he said, "Hey, I found the dog." Well, he sent me a picture, and as soon as I clicked on that picture, I saw those seashells on the back of her neck.
that's her.
It was on. I was like, "It's her, it's her, it's her." I said, "Do not take your eyes off of her." He said, "Go to the airport and find security." And I'm thinking, oh no, not again.
Here we go again. But actually, that picture changed the game. Officials took Allgood onto the tarmac to get Maia. When you grabbed her, did she flinch?
No, that is what shocked me so bad, because she was so panicked. She was trembling so bad, and I could literally see her pulse in her neck.
Allgood took Maia back to her van. She took this picture, and then she texted it to Paula Rodriguez.
I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy that I got her. Hey!
The very next day, Delta flew Rodriguez's mother, Lizette, to Atlanta for the reunion. She was still shaking, 7 pounds thinner and dehydrated, but Maia was okay, thanks in large part to Robin Allgood.
This is the really angel.
And now Maia is back in Paula's arms in the Dominican Republic, safe finally, and sound asleep.
Ah, don't we love a happy ending? Now, listen, as Robin is searching for Maia at the Atlanta airport, her family goes right by her on the family vacation to Hawaii. And she's like, I'm not going. I got to find the dog. She did. And Robin made it to Hawaii and is with her family this morning. PETA is going to split a $5,000 reward, giving it to Robin and the 5 FedEx workers who helped her to find Maia.
Hey,
How much do we love Robin Allgood?
No doubt.
Honestly.
You might want to think about a job in the FBI. That is good.
Yeah.
No, I love Lady Lee on camera 3 said you can't even get people to vote in this country, but when it comes to a dog,
Right.
there's something about the love that you know that a family has for their dog. I don't know how this dog, Maia, survived for 22 days and wasn't hit on the tarmac.
Do we have any idea, David, what the dog did for food or water?
Yes.
Tony, not
wasn't
much. I mean, the
hit.
dog lost 7 pounds. There is a river that runs underneath the airport. So
Yeah.
they thought maybe she got some water from there. They think she hunkered down during the day and moved at night. But how she didn't get hit by a plane or a vehicle or something like that
Yes.
for 22 days is remarkable.
Yes. David, we were talking about the edit of that story, the way that we saw Robin tell in great detail all the things that she went through. When they said, go back to airport security, oh, God, not again. Yeah, that's going to happen. What a great story,
What a
David.
great story,
proud of you.
David.
Thank
You
you.
did it
Once again,
Thank
like
you so
DJ
much.
Khaled says, another one.
Another one.
Thanks,
All right.
guys.
David.